Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're not just going to analyze a car, we're going to open a time capsule. We're going back to a year when America was brimming with confidence, when the space race was in full swing, and when the boldest and most impactful statement you could make wasn't with a missile, but with a set of wheels. The year is 1959, and the car in question is the Chevrolet Impala. For many of you, the 1959 Impala is instantly recognizable. It's the car with the wings, the one that looks like it came straight from a drawing board to a dream. But I'm here today, not as a mere enthusiast, but as a historian, to tell you that everything you think you know about this automotive icon is only half the story. The late 1950 seconds were a period of intense, almost frenetic change in Detroit. The mantra was longer, lower, wider. And in 1959, Chevrolet didn't just follow that trend, it detonated it. It took the successful, yet conventional, design of the 1958 model and launched it into a stylistic supernova. The result was a car so radical, so polarizing, that it still generates debate more than 6 decades later. It was a vehicle that personified the optimism, excess, and unbridled ambition of the American century. Let's peel back the layers of chrome and steel to reveal the hidden truths, the engineering gambles, and the cultural forces that shaped this magnificent machine. These are the secrets that transform a classic car into a living piece of history. Prepare yourselves, because by the end, you'll never look at the 1959 Chevrolet Impala the same way again. Let's begin our journey into the past. Secret 1. The radical redesign. A one-year wonder. The 1959 Impala was part of a complete, ground-up redesign for all full-size Chevrolets. A project so ambitious, it was codenamed Project 59. It was a massive, costly gamble by General Motors to leapfrog the competition, particularly Ford, which had just introduced the new Galaxy. The sheer audacity of this one-year-only body style, a complete departure from the beloved 58, is a testament to the cutthroat nature of the Detroit Auto Wars. The design was so radical, so polarizing, that it was almost immediately toned down for the 1960 model year, which saw the fins shrink and the overall look become more conventional. This makes the 59 a true, singular moment in automotive history, a design that was simply too much for the mainstream to handle for more than a single year. The redesign was not merely cosmetic. It was a fundamental shift in philosophy. The 1958 model, while popular, was seen by GM's new styling chief, Bill Mitchell, as too fussy and too heavily influenced by the outgoing Harley Earl's love of chrome and bulk. Mitchell wanted sleekness, a jet-age profile, and a car that looked like it was moving even when standing still. The 1959 model was his answer, a clean break that shocked the industry. The fact that Chevrolet was willing to completely scrap a design after just 1 year, absorbing the massive tooling costs, speaks volumes about the pressure to innovate and dominate the market in the late 1950 seconds. This willingness to gamble on a radical, short-lived design is a secret that underscores the financial might and competitive spirit of General Motors at its peak. The 59 Impala is, in essence, a high-stakes poker chip played by GM in the biggest game in town. Secret 2. The Batwing fins. An engineering compromise. The most distinctive feature, the massive, horizontal Batwing tailfins, were not just a stylistic flourish, they were an engineering compromise. The design team, under the direction of Bill Mitchell, was tasked with creating a car that was significantly lower and wider than the 1958 model. To achieve this radical low profile, the trunk and rear deck had to be flattened. The fins, which housed the unique, teardrop-shaped cat-eye taillights, were a creative, almost desperate, solution to maintain a sense of height and visual drama at the rear. They effectively stretched the car's visual width to an astonishing 79.9 inches, 2,029 millimeter, making it appear even more imposing and grounded than its predecessor. This design choice was a direct response to the era's obsession with jet age aesthetics, but its true secret lies in its function. It was a visual trick to compensate for the car's dramatically lowered silhouette. The term Batwing is entirely appropriate, as the fins jutted out horizontally, a stark contrast to the vertical fins of competitors like Cadillac. This horizontal emphasis was key to the car's longer and lower look. Furthermore, the fins served a subtle, yet important, aerodynamic purpose. While not providing significant downforce, their shape helped to manage the airflow over the massive rear deck, contributing to the car's stability at highway speeds. The sheer size of these fins, however, created a practical problem. They made the car notoriously difficult to maneuver in tight spaces and parallel park, a fact that many original owners quickly discovered. This tension between high-flying style and ground-level practicality is a fascinating secret of the '59 Impala's design. Secret 3. The X-frame chassis, Detroit's dangerous innovation. The 1959 Impala utilized a new X-frame chassis design, replacing the traditional perimeter frame that had been the industry standard. This revolutionary, yet controversial design was the key to achieving the car's dramatically low stance, fulfilling the lower part of the design mantra, 4. By eliminating the traditional side rails, the floor pan could be dropped significantly, creating more interior space and a lower center of gravity. This was a packaging triumph, allowing for a sleeker body without sacrificing passenger comfort. However, this innovation came with a dark secret. The X-frame offered significantly less side impact protection than the older, heavier perimeter frames. In a severe broadside collision, there was little structure to prevent the colliding vehicle from intruding into the passenger compartment. This lack of lateral rigidity was a serious safety concern, one that would later be highlighted in crash tests and lawsuits. The X-frame was a prime example of how the pursuit of style and interior space, the living room on wheels concept, could lead to a dangerous compromise in structural integrity. While it was a marvel of engineering for its time, it represents a sobering moment in automotive history where aesthetics took precedence over passenger safety. The X-frame would persist in various GM models until the late 1960s, but the '59 Impala is one of the most famous examples of this flawed, yet stylish, foundation. Secret 4. The engine options, from thrift to thrust. The Impala offered a staggering range of engine choices, catering to every American's budget and desire, from the economical commuter to the weekend drag racer. At the low end was the reliable but decidedly unexciting 235 cubic inch Blue Flame inline six-cylinder engine, producing a modest 135 horsepower. This was the practical choice, the engine for the family man focused on fuel economy and longevity. However, the true secret lay in the top-tier option, the legendary 348 cubic inch W-Series Turbo Thrust V8. This engine, with its distinctive scalloped valve covers, was a performance powerhouse. It could be optioned with a high-performance setup featuring 3 two-barrel carburetors, the famed Tri-Power, pushing the output to a staggering 335 horsepower. This was a massive amount of power for a full-size car in 1959, capable of propelling the massive Impala to impressive speeds. This duality, the ability to be both a comfortable family sedan and a genuine high-performance machine, was key to its broad appeal and cemented its place in the emerging muscle car era. The 348 V8, in its highest tune, was a secret weapon that allowed the Impala to dominate on the street and the drag strip, a stylish wolf in sheep's clothing. Secret 5. The wraparound windshield, a panoramic view of the future. The '59 Impala featured a massive panoramic wraparound windshield, a design element that had been popular since the mid-1950s, but reached its peak of complexity and size in this model. This feature gave the driver and passengers an unparalleled, almost aircraft-like view of the road, symbolizing the forward-looking optimism of the era. The sheer expanse of glass was intended to make the car feel more open and connected to the world outside, a perfect fit for the new age of interstate travel. However, this secretive style came with a practical drawback. The extreme curvature of the glass created significant optical distortion at the edges, making it difficult for drivers to judge distances accurately, especially in tight parking situations. Furthermore, the complex shape made replacing the glass a costly and difficult affair, a hidden expense that owners of the time quickly discovered. The sun's glare, magnified by the curvature, could also be a significant issue, requiring owners to rely heavily on the massive sun visors. It was a case where style definitively trumped practicality, a design flourish that looked spectacular but introduced real-world driving challenges. Secret 6. The flat-top roofline, the sports sedan's signature. The four-door sport sedan model, often referred to by collectors as the flat top or bubble top, featured a unique, thin-pillared roofline with a massive, almost horizontal rear window that wrapped around the C-pillar's 10. This design was a brilliant attempt to mimic the sleek, open look of a pillarless hardtop while retaining the structural rigidity and lower production cost of a sedan. The sheer expanse of glass offered exceptional visibility and an airy, futuristic feel to the cabin. This roofline, which was shared with other GM divisions, was a stylistic triumph that remains one of the most sought-after body styles today, a secret favorite among purists who appreciate its blend of practicality and hardtop flair. The flat top was a direct response to the public's love for the hardtop body style, which eliminated the B-pillar for an uninterrupted side view. By creating a sedan that looked like a hardtop, Chevrolet offered the best of both worlds: the clean lines of a hardtop with the added safety and weather sealing of a sedan. The unique shape of the rear window, which was almost a reverse slant, was a bold statement that further distinguished the Impala from its more conventionally styled competitors. Secret 7. The sales war, beating Ford, barely. The 1959 model year was a brutal, no-holds-barred sales battle between Chevrolet and Ford, a classic Detroit showdown. Ford introduced its own radically restyled full-size line, including the new Galaxy, specifically to challenge the Impala's dominance. The competition was so fierce that the outcome was decided by the narrowest of margins. While the Impala was a sales success, Chevrolet only narrowly edged out Ford in total production for the year, selling approximately 1,400,000 full-size cars compared to Ford's close second. The secret here is the sheer volume of production. Chevrolet produced a staggering number of Impalas, nearly 500,000 units, making it the best-selling full-size car in America. However, the total sales victory for Chevrolet was a close call, a testament to the public's divided opinion on the Impala's radical styling versus the more conventional, yet still stylish, Ford Galaxy. This intense competition forced both companies to push the boundaries of design and engineering, resulting in some of the most memorable and sometimes bizarre cars of the era. The '59 Impala was Chevrolet's weapon in this war, and it delivered a victory, albeit a hard-fought one that required a massive marketing and production effort. Secret 8. The taillight trick, a design illusion. The Impala was the top-of-the-line Chevrolet, and its status was visually reinforced by a subtle yet crucial design cue: its taillights. While lower trim models like the Bel Air and Biscayne featured 2 taillights per side, the Impala was distinguished by its signature 3 taillights per side. This small detail was a crucial status symbol, instantly communicating the car's premium position to anyone following it. This triple taillight tradition would become a hallmark of the Impala nameplate for decades, a visual shorthand for Chevrolet's flagship model. In the status-conscious 1950s, this was a secret language of automotive hierarchy, and the '59 spoke volumes. The illusion was that the Impala was simply more car, more luxurious, and more exclusive. The fact that this simple addition of one extra light per side could so effectively differentiate the top-tier model from its lesser siblings is a testament to the power of subtle design in the era of mass production. It was a low-cost way to convey high status, a secret that Detroit mastered. Secret 9. The lowrider legend, a second life. Decades after its production, the 1959 Impala found a powerful second life as the undisputed king of the lowrider scene, particularly in the American Southwest and West Coast. This cultural adoption is perhaps the car's most enduring secret. Its long, low profile, the unique X-frame chassis, which made hydraulic installation and frame modification surprisingly easier, and the massive, flat trunk, perfect for housing the batteries and pumps required for the hydraulic system, made it the ideal canvas for customization. This transformation from a mainstream family car to a symbol of Chicano culture and automotive artistry cemented its status as a timeless icon far beyond the classic car show circuit, giving it a powerful, countercultural legacy. The 59 Impala's design, with its exaggerated lines and low stance, was perfectly suited to the lowrider aesthetic, which emphasizes cruising, style, and hydraulic suspension. The car's original design, intended to be a statement of American prosperity, was reappropriated and transformed into a powerful statement of cultural identity and artistic expression. This secret second life is what truly sets the 59 Impala apart from its contemporaries. Secret 10. The price tag. Affordable luxury. Despite its radical styling and top-tier status, the Impala remained an affordable luxury for the average American family. The base price for a 1959 Impala four-door sedan was approximately $2,710, a remarkably manageable sum for the burgeoning middle class of the late 1952s. This price point was crucial, positioning the Impala as an accessible piece of aspirational luxury, allowing millions of Americans to partake in the era's automotive grandeur. This accessibility, combined with its dramatic styling, is why the car became such a ubiquitous part of the American landscape, moving beyond the elite to become a true car of the people. The secret here is that Chevrolet mastered the art of perceived value. The car looked like it cost far more than it did, thanks to the massive fins, the acres of chrome, and the luxurious interior. This ability to deliver a high-status look at a middle-class price point was a key factor in Chevrolet's sales dominance and the Impala's enduring popularity. Secret 11. The interior revolution. Color and comfort. The interior of the 1959 Impala was as revolutionary as the exterior, moving away from the heavy, sculpted dashboards of the past. It featured a new, flatter, more horizontal dashboard design and an array of vibrant, multicolored vinyl and cloth upholstery options that perfectly matched the car's flamboyant exterior paint schemes. The focus was on comfort and style, turning the car's cabin into a true living room on wheels, a reflection of the era's focus on leisure and travel. The seats were wide and plush, and the use of bright, durable materials was a secret nod to the American family's desire for a car that was both luxurious and easy to clean after a long road trip. The sheer variety of color combinations available was a statement of the era's newfound freedom of choice. The dashboard itself was a masterpiece of mid-century modern design, with a clean, uncluttered look that contrasted sharply with the busy exteriors of the time. The instrument cluster was positioned directly in front of the driver, emphasizing the driving experience, while the rest of the dash flowed seamlessly into the door panels, creating a sense of spaciousness and continuity. Secret 12. The hidden trunk space. A practical surprise. Despite the dramatic slope of the rear deck and the massive Batwing fins, the 1959 Impala boasted an enormous, flat trunk. This was a practical necessity for the American family, accommodating luggage for cross-country road trips, a popular pastime thanks to the new interstate system. The sheer volume of the trunk was a quiet, practical secret, hidden beneath the car's most outrageous design element. The designers had to ensure that the car, for all its flash, remained a functional family vehicle, capable of swallowing a family's worth of luggage for a 2-week vacation. This blend of outrageous style and quiet utility is a secret to its enduring appeal. Secret 13. The legacy of Bill Mitchell, the man behind the madness. The radical design of the 1959 Impala was one of the first major projects overseen by Bill Mitchell, who had just taken over as General Motors Vice President of Styling after the retirement of the legendary Harley Earl. This was a true stylistic changing of the guard. Earl's designs were known for their heavy, chrome-laden, and somewhat Baroque style. Mitchell, in contrast, favored a cleaner, more aggressive, and jet age-inspired look. The '59 Impala was Mitchell's bold declaration that the era of Earl's design philosophy was over. It was a deliberate, stylistic break with the past, setting the tone for the next decade of GM design and proving that Mitchell was not afraid to take massive risks to define the future of American automotive aesthetics. And there you have it, gentlemen. 13 secrets that transform the 1959 Chevrolet Impala from a mere classic car into a profound artifact of American history. It was a car born of a fierce corporate rivalry, a vehicle that pushed the boundaries of design and engineering, and a machine that perfectly captured the soaring, sometimes reckless, spirit of the late 1952. It's a testament to the men and women of Detroit who, year after year, risked everything to put a dream on the road. They gave us a car that was too long, too low, and perhaps too wide, but never, ever too boring. Now, we know many of you watching this have a history with this car. Maybe your father drove one, maybe it was your first date car, or maybe you spent countless hours wrenching on one in your youth. We want to hear your story. Did you own a flat-top sports sedan? Did you have the 348 V8? Or were you content with the reliable Blue Flame 6? Head down to the comment section right now and share your personal experience with the '59 Impala or any of the other great cars of that era. Your memories are the lifeblood of this community, and by sharing them, you help us all keep this incredible history alive. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history and secrets of this American legend, please do us a favor. Hit that like button to let us know we're on the right track. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next historical journey. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep the rubber side down.